The Sunday Independent journalist Rodney Edwards has tweeted within the last few minutes the following. He has tweeted, "You will not hear the Loyalist Communities Council on the Nolan Show on BBC Radio Ulster. Chairman David Campbell has just told me the group, which represents the UVF, UDA and Red Hand Commando, is, quote, boycotting Stephen Nolan from this point on." Well, what I would say to Mr. Campbell is the following. This programme over the last 16 years has been well used to different people boycotting the programme, and it does not stop us asking the questions. And we will continue, Mr. Campbell, given your role as chair of the LCC, to ask you directly questions. And those questions will be asked today, whether you boycott this programme or not. And David, you're always very welcome onto the show. When you talk, Mr. Campbell, in your statement, and the LCC say in their press statement, Her Majesty's Government must retract their ill-thought-out and rushed decision to legislate for Irish language at Westminster, or risk prompting significant political and community instability. Now, Mr. Campbell, what do you mean by community instability? What does that mean? And are you and is the LCC out of step with, for example, the DUP? Because this programme understands that the DUP, that they do not want Westminster to legislate for Irish language, but that it will not be a deal breaker for them. Slight silence there, Mr. Campbell, about what you mean by community instability. Now, remember that the LCC passes on the views, that they provide political analysis of the views of the UVF, the UDA and the Red Hand Commando. And I do want to give you all an opportunity this morning, whether they won't talk to you or not through this programme, to send a message to the LCC, an unelected group, quite elderly men actually, when they've told Irish government ministers and officials that they are no longer welcome in Northern Ireland. And I repeat the question one more time. Mr. Campbell and the rest of you on the LCC, who on earth do you think you are? Where is your mandate to tell any government that they are welcome in Northern Ireland? For whom do you speak? Where do you think you get your power to issue directives like that to Irish government ministers and officials? And I think that's as fair a question of you as anybody else who might interpret that statement and be fearful of it. And if they're not welcome in Northern Ireland, what happens if they come to Northern Ireland? How will your displeasure at seeing them in Northern Ireland manifest itself, Mr. Campbell? How will the displeasure of the UDA, UVF or Red Hand Commando manifest itself if Irish government ministers or officials come to Northern Ireland, despite the fact that you say without a mandate that they are no longer welcome? I think they're fair questions. And if you want to boycott this programme for asking questions like that, fill your boots. John and Toonbridge.